The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us. And off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. First down and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Crowd begins with a pass. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here's 3rd and 2. Now Barkley. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Now a give to Barkley, running right, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is into the hands of the rookie from Oklahoma. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Williams in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not what they hoped down there. He's giving ground, going to lose yardage. We'll mark him back at the 6-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Levis. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain? to try to extend this drive. And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Looking for that crease inside and... break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey, guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Brevin Jordan, touchdown Texans. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Levis. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Levis to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions 1st down. Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Williams in motion. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here now, second down and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Will Levis, touchdown Lions. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Open man downfield is Brown. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Levis. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And 3rd down coming up.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Down the sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Will Levis. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Now Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Houston. Austin Seibert down for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Levis. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Levis to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Stroud. Now he'll run it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Barkley. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And he's not going to get too far and tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Barkley. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Second and a yard. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. They send a receiver in motion left. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A second down throw for Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go. It's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Give him 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion. Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is third down. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Brevin Jordan, touchdown Texans. Second touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. At this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Levis. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, It winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here comes a return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Stroud to throw here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
What?
On second down, Stroud. On in, left side, it's caught to the 20.
What,
He's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
I'm gonna go outside.
Seibert's extra point.
You think she got to go outside?
And the Texans have double their advantage. It is
No,
now
no,
28 to
but I was
14
gonna take it later.
The
Game's
kickoff
almost
team
done.
is out on the
Maybe
field,
like 15 minutes.
and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Williams in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On second down, Levis. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this.
And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Into the secondary at the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll work his way only to the 23. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll run it here with Saquon.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Cybertext report is true. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will start on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. So, it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and Bill, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.